your journey so far has been incredible, and your present right now has been incredible. Now, what would you like to see happen? Where do you see, or where would you like to see your legacy go from here right now? Like, what is your goal? Like, what's some of your goals right now? Your immediate goals?
Well, I would, part of me has always had a fantasy to have a small little ensemble of myself, a little band where we would perform all my music. I would maybe conduct it, or I would play in it. I've never played my music live in kind of an ensemble like thing. And I would love to do that and have a little band of people playing my music and maybe travel around or something like that. That's a fantasy that I'll see if I can ever. I don't know if I would. Some of the composers that I like have their own groups, and I would think having a little group would be a lot of fun to perform my music live and do little concerts live. I'll maybe start doing that. I would love to write more. I would love to get more live orchestral performances of my music, whether it's like, chamber music or I would love to have more of my music performed, like other orchestras or other chamber ensembles. I'm trying to do something like that now. So I'd love to start a band of musicians to play my music together. I guess that's one fantasy, and more performing of my music. I think I have several scripts that I would love to do. I'd love to do another movie at some point.
Okay.
So that
I think you should do another movie because
yeah, at
your
some
take,
point,
your take, your scopic take on, I love your points of view.
Thanks.
And I can't wait to see another view into that realm. Like, even if it's something totally different from the other two that you did.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be an interesting and wonderful
thank you.
take on whatever it is you point a camera at. I know you're always going to find the beauty in whatever it is that you're doing, and that I can't wait to see that. So I would really love to see you do another film. That's just my personal. I would like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking of doing a concert and I told you about this a few years ago, and I had to put it off. But I'm thinking of doing a live in concert thing of the first film, Nothing in Los Angeles, with a live ensemble conducting.
Yeah, I remember you.
And I think I'm going to do that, and maybe. I do love films, and I'd love to make films. I'd love to write music for my own movies, I guess. I love making movies. I love the storytelling process, and I love using my music in movies. And so, doing film scores is fine for other people, but I don't know. I'm not as interested in. I do have a vision. I do have jokes that I want to say. I do have things that I want to do. So why suppress that? Just be myself kind of. And myself is kind of somebody that I guess has a lot to say, but I mean, yeah, I have kind of my own vision, and I never was, it's like, well, you can't do that. You didn't study film, so you can't do that, or you never went to, film school. But all those limitations are, well, just says who, just do it. If you have your own voice, and if it's, hopefully you just put the work out there, and maybe somebody will like it. And all these questions on what if, that doesn't get you anywhere. So,
well, if you're going by rules, I mean, there's guys out there that play guitar in not the standard tuning. They do like open tunings.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't know a D chord if you put a gun to their head.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And they were given a guitar and no rule. Here, have a guitar. They like, and they're like beating on it and hitting this and doing, pinch harmonics and, and they're incredible. But if you ask them to play a C minor chord, they would.
Isn't that funny?
Talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rules, schmools,
Yeah.
It's like, I like when people take something and just bend the rules completely. And, like John Carpenter is another guy who makes movies, and he's also a composer.
Right.
So he writes his own music, and
yeah,
there are people that do it. You are one of them. I'm sure there's others, who have an incredible vision. No matter what they point a camera at, they're going to find the crown jewels in all the things that they point that camera at.
Yeah, for me, visuals and music are, that's why movies are the most powerful medium, I think. So that's the most exciting to me. A movie with music is that's why we all love movies. So I think that's the most powerful medium and the most exciting medium to work with. Not that I wouldn't love to do just live concerts and stuff, and that's good, but there's something a little bit extra exciting about movies that
audio visual. Yeah,
audio
visual is. So, I mean, and it really, and then we have all these new technologies coming, like, virtual reality where.
Yeah, I'm really into
even
that.
Gaming, gaming is like a visual. It's like, it's like you're involved in it. Have you ever thought about like doing music for like games and stuff?
Yeah, I would love to do that. I'm so with you. And even virtual reality, all of those new mediums are really exciting to me. I would do that in a second. I love that.
Because I think soon movies are going to be like where you're in the movie.
I do too. Yeah. I think
I've been hearing about that. There's been like, grumbling of that for like the last 8 years where people, you're going to be kind of an interactive piece in the movie.
I think that can be really exciting. Like thinking. And
to keep your ear to the ground so that like when things like that do come around, maybe you're ready for, either to do it yourself or to help others to,
right,
bring that vision to fruition. I mean, everybody's going to be new at that. So it's like one of those things that not everyone is doing. So, it just makes it wide open for everyone to participate in something because no one really knows how to do it.
Yeah.
And all these new ways of media. Every day there's a new thing coming out. There's a new, hopefully all of us can be a part of these new things coming out. Hopefully we can be part of them.
Sure.
I would like to see that. I would like to see movies, or video. I would love to do music for video games. I think it'd be fun. In Grand Theft Auto or like things similar to that. Not Grand Theft Auto exactly, but
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It could be like a high-speed racing game or flying or flying airplanes or jumping out of virtual reality, jumping out of an airplane, where you put on the VR and you're
that's so exciting.
And you're actually the person that feels like you're jumping out of the plane, looking around. You got a 360 degree, the whole span of everything, hopefully, as more things pop up, and more people that we meet, we can, you can't do it without other people. So, you need help, like when you made your films, you need all those people, to help you out, is there anything else you want to add to,
No, I mean, I just hope I did an okay job for you. I hope I was a little, I hope I didn't blow it.
I loved it.
Thank you for asking me to do this and for your insightful, and your thought-provoking questions. It was just really, it was so sweet.
I loved it. I think this was great. I mean, it's an hour went by, or an hour and 20 minutes went by, and I felt like it was 10 minutes.
I know. We could talk forever, and I love that about you. But no, thank you for having me and inviting me and asking those questions. And you're asking me stuff that I haven't thought about, and it's good. It's good for me to we're just moving forward all the time, and it's good to kind of stop and just reflect and to kind of think and to learn from people. And I learned from you all the time
Oh,
in the
thank
studio.
you.
Oh my
I
God.
learned from you too, which is why I wanted to pick your brain about how you
Yeah.
create. I mean, it's so, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't think about it because it's you. But
Yeah.
I'm so impressed with the way you create and what you create that
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
just like, where did he hear this from? Oh my God. I would, like, how did he even start that? Like, I mean, I really do. I do that a lot. I'm just like, wow,
Mhm.
I'm really, and like, and not only do I love the music, I'm impressed with it too at the dexterity and
Thank you.
everything that it takes, the movements, and the vibe it creates as a whole. It's just like I said, really incredible, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been a pleasure to interview, and
I'm honored. I'm really honored. It's just so sweet of you to think of me and to say all those nice things about me. I mean,
well,
I'm really honored. I mean,
they're absolutely true. I'm saying them because, well, I do love you, and you're my dearest friend,
yeah.
but I mean, they're true. So, like, I mean, all these things are absolutely true, and that's exactly how I feel. Looking at you as an artist, and looking at you as a filmmaker, and looking at you as a composer, everything. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm not just a friend. I'm a fan, and I mean that honestly from the bottom of my heart. I always walk away from any interaction with you feeling better than I did before.
Oh, thank you. I do too.
I really mean that. Even when we're just getting together for a meeting with, we have a meeting today, don't we?
Yeah, I'll be seeing you later today. Yeah.
I love Diana too. I mean,
oh yeah.
Oh my God, she's so sweet.
Oh, she's so sweet.
I know. Well, listen, I want you to, I'm going to let you go because I know you have a million things that you're going to do right now. So,
thank you, Joe, for having me. It's so sweet of you to have me on your show, on your class, for your class.
Yeah, it's been an honor for me, man. I love it.
Thank you again for having me. This was so much fun.
I loved it, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing it.
All right. Okay. Love you, Joe.
I love you too, brother.
I'll see you later today.
I'll see you at 3.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Bye.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.